Hi there, Overflow family. Come, let's talk about self-care, self-love. It's a beautiful thing to do. Come on, let's go. Hi, hello there. How you doing, the Overflow family? This is Dr. K of the Overflow Life. How you doing? How is life doing you? And how are you doing life? I hope you're up. You're afloat, you're up, you're taking charge, you're owning your joy, you've taken franchise of your joy. All right, for this week, our thoughts for the week dwells on self-care, self-love. I have a quote from Audre Lorde. Audre Lorde said, self-care is not self-indulgence, it is self-preservation. It's not self-indulgence, it's self-preservation. So it means when we're talking about self-care, it's not you just lazing around, not wanting to do anything, and you're just saying, this is the time to care for myself. It's self-care. I need to nurture myself. No, it's not. You're doing self-care because you have poured out to people, you have reached out to people, you have blessed people. It's time for you to come and take care of yourself so that you can serve people better. And one thing that I can think that readily comes to my mind is when Jesus was on the earth and he was moving around, you see him that he will withdraw to a place. He will tell his disciples, like they retreat. Some translation will have that Jesus retreated to a place. So it's like you have done, you have worked, you have done so much. You just want to go back and gather your strength and be able to pour out to others. Because if you don't do that, if you keep pouring out and you don't have a time to rejuvenate and put back into yourself, you end up getting dry and you have nothing to give out, because you can only give out what you have. So if all that you have, you just keep giving out and you're not replenishing, after a while you won't have anything to give out. And I can think about it like someone who has a warehouse. The warehouse, from there people come in to take, so you have inflow and outflow. So as people are coming and taking out of the warehouse, the man is restocking. So if you're not restocking, over time the warehouse will be empty. When people come in, there will be nothing to take, so you always have to take. And we can also see that in the story of creation. God created day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and he rested on day 6. Is it that God was tired? Not that he was tired. God was just trying to show us the example of what it is. When he finished, and everything he created, he kept looking at it. It was good. It was good. Everything was good. And someone said, I had a man talk about when man was created. God now said it is not good for man to be alone, and created woman. So that was the only thing that God said. It was not good for him to be alone, and he created woman. Anyway, that's just on a lighter mood. So self-care is not self-indulgence. It's not a situation where you are selfish, you're not reaching out to people. Instead, it is because of what you have been doing. You have been reaching out, you have been touching lives, so you now decide to take out time to care for yourself. That is self-care. All right. Yeah, so I have a difference between self-care, what I put down here. So I'm going to look at the difference between self-indulgence and self-preservation, because we said self-care is self-preservation, it's not self-indulgence. That's not what it is. So we'll say self-indulgence, this implies to indulging in activities or behavior primarily for pleasure and gratification, is often without regard for the long-term consequences of their action. It carries a negative connotation of excess or lack of discipline. That is self-indulgence. Why self-preservation? Self-preservation, that's my interest. This refers to taking actions that ensures one's well-being and survival. It is about maintaining one's health, both physically, mentally, and spiritually, to be able to function effectively in daily life and face challenges. So it means if you're talking about self-preservation, it means you have planned out routine that will help your health to be better, mental health, your spiritual life. So you should have time like meditation. You just stay. Me time, I call it the me time. You have the me time. You just stay and just think about yourself. Just love on yourself. Just spend time with yourself. You have time spiritual. Your spiritual will be meditation. Meditation is a part of spiritual. You read your Bible, you pray, you reach out, you declog your mind, remove strife, bitterness, things that are not good or negative things, take them out, and stay positive with your mind. Yesterday I had a conversation with a young boy. He's about, I think 20, he's up to 19, 20, I think. And he was asking me about what was his question? He was asking about dreams, and we ended up talking about different things and all. And I told him, I said, whatever it is you occupy your mind with will direct your life. Whatever you occupy your mind with will direct your life. And he was saying that, yeah, that he noticed that most recently he decided to include in his routine is devotion. So he uses YouVersion. I use YouVersion. I love YouVersion a lot because it's broad. It's just one spot that I have so many things to do. Whatever I want to do, I can do there. He said he now decided every day that he must read his Bible. So he has the devotional plan that he's doing daily. And he just found out that since he's been doing that, he has more peace and he's doing better. He just felt a kind of wellness around him. That is the spiritual, mental, and spiritual. So your spiritual well-being will affect your mental state. If you don't allow your mind to travel all around, to be all over the place, and you're able to bring yourself together under control, you stay positive, you push out positive, not just in your mind, but even people around you. If you have somebody, I know of people who are so negative around me, I avoid them. Minimal conversations with those people. And if they are spilling their bile in it, I block them. I just have a mental block to it. I avoid talking with them, because if you're somebody who at every point in time you feel you're a victim, something is wrong. Why will you always be a victim? You just feel everybody is against you. Nobody is thinking anything good about you. Everyone wants to take advantage of you. Everybody. Well, it can't be. So something is wrong. So if I have such people, I will avoid you. It's my own way of self-preservation. So I guard my heart with all diligence, because out of it, there the issues of life will come. So I need to keep that environment very good. The garden of your heart is where your thoughts will be born out from. Is where your actions will come out from. So if you choose to allow anybody and anything to get access into your heart, to have access into your heart, you'll be doing yourself a whole lot of evil. You do yourself a whole lot of evil, and it's not good. So self-preservation is not self-indulgence. Self-indulgence is you're selfishly thinking of yourself and you're not thinking of the consequences of your action. But self-preservation, you're thinking of yourself and thinking of future. So you just decide to do the right thing. I just need to rest it out. I just need to work out. I need my health to be okay. So it's not just about what I am doing now. I am resting now. What have you done before now? And it brings to mind people who are doing weight watching, whether you're watching your weight go up or watch it come down, weight watching, and you just say, I'm dieting, I just eat, this is what I just eat, I just do portion control. It's not just about what you eat, but your entire life. What do you do? When you finish eating this, what next? That's what matters. So you can have somebody who does not eat, his meal is contained, so he will decide, I'm having one great meal a day. Every other thing can be less in it. And you have someone else who is seeing that person having that great meal. He will say, see how she can eat that much. Why can't I eat that much? So it's not about what I am doing now. The question is, what did you do before now? So what you have done before should determine what you're doing now. If you're somebody that has not been reaching out to people, you're not pouring out to people, you don't need self-indulgence. Whatever you're doing will not be self-indulgence, not self-care. When you're doing self-care, self-love, it means you have been reaching out to people, you've been taking care of people, then you begin to take care of self. However, there's always a caveat. However, you have people who have issues in their life. Maybe they are traumatized, or they have something not going well and they need to backtrack and take care of themselves. That is a different situation. But normally, self-indulgence, you're not doing anything, you're just thinking of yourself, no consequences in view, you're not thinking of anything. It's not a good place to be. In the Overflow family, we do all-round development. We look out for everybody, and so we self-care, we self-love, because we're reaching out to people. All right, that's all I have for you on this video. Until I come into your space again, this is Dr. Oke of the Overflow Life, reaching out to you and telling you to take care of yourself. No one else will do it like you do it. Take care of yourself. Self-care is important because that leads to self-preservation. When you take care of yourself, you're able to reach out better, you're more effective, you reach out people, and you do better. At this point, I'll ask, have you subscribed to the YouTube channel? Did you say no? Why not? Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Your subscription is important to me, and it really costs you nothing to subscribe. You just click on the subscribe button and also click on all, so when any video is uploaded on the YouTube channel, you get it. So enjoy your day and be productive. Bye.